Armin Zugler, leader of the World Cup. What a story of this season for him. First was the first 5 events on the World Cup. Then he dropped to 11th in Eagles and 7th after run 1. So he's got some work to do. He's got some pressure on him. Can the 36-year-old policeman from Vollen in Italy come through? He finished 2nd last week in the World Championships behind Jens Müller, and Müller's already put the pressure on him. It would be a shame if he lost it with 5 wins, but anything can happen in this sport. It's just hundredths of a second and thousandths of a second that the gap between victory and 2nd place, and Armin Zugler put a huge amount of pressure on himself after run 1, finishing 7th, but he's coming into the finish now. He goes through in 1:31.187. Well, this is going to be interesting. He was 0.437 behind Jörg Hackl, and on the first out of the gate, run 1, Dennis Gebhardt from Germany. 4 Germans in the top 5 after run 1. This is the 24-year-old who was in 5th, the soldier from Liechtenstein. Finished 13th last year in the World Cup and currently is 6th overall. So it looks as though he's going to finish at least 6th, if not perhaps 5th. Because Proc once again did not perform to his potential. So he's currently leading his Gebhardt. Good news for him, good news for Germany. Best position 2/3 in Lillehammer and Zagolda, the first 2 rounds of this year's World Cup, and he'd certainly like to go a little bit better. So into the last curve, coming into the finish straight, 1:31.117. Now that puts a little more pressure on Jens Müller, because Zugler now is in Albert. Currently 3rd on the World Cup and 3rd after the first run, the 32-year-old from Friedrichsrode in Germany. Finished 4th last weekend in the World Championships in St. Moritz, and he's hoping to go one better here. He's in 3rd position at the moment, and he's looking to make it a clean sweep for Germany, because Germany are leading with Jörg Hackl after run 1. Jens Müller, also from Germany, was 2nd, and this man, Carsten Albert, was 3rd. So he's still in front of the current leader, Dennis Gebhardt from Germany. So it looks as though Germany could go 1, 2, 3, 4 here if these 3 Germans maintain their form. And certainly Albert's doing just that at the moment. Just 1 curve to go, and it looks as though Albert's going to take the lead, but it is enough. He was 0.298 behind Jörg Hackl after run 1. But certainly Carsten has done the business. Müller 2nd after run 1, the current world champion. He took his first title last weekend in St. Moritz, and it's his home track. He's the home boy. He's going to get tremendous support for this final 45 seconds of the track here in Oberhof. 2nd, 4th and 1st are his rankings this year on the World Cup, and he needs a 1st place to take the title away from Armin Zugler. Zugler has been the dominant force, but can the world champion do it? He's up at the moment. Of course, we've got to wait for Jörg Hackl, the last man down, but he's got to go into 1st place here, and he's on course at the moment. This is Jens Müller at his best, but is it good enough? Time will only tell. Just a minute or so between him and the World Cup title, or 2nd overall. 1:09.8, that's good speed into the final curve. He's going to take the lead, 1:37.53, but is it good enough? Jörg Hackl is the man that can stop him taking, well, he says number 1, he is number 1 at the moment. Well, look at, he's 5th overall, he's just going for victory, and if he does, it means that Armin Zugler will win the title, and if he doesn't, Jens Müller will win the World Cup title. So Müller has got his fingers crossed, Zugler has got his fingers crossed, and the man between both of them for the World Cup title is Jörg Hackl, the Olympic champion of 1998 in Nagano. is the man between them. Well, he's in the lead first, so it's looking good for Zögler, but we've seen riders losing speed towards the end of the run, but has Hackl got it in him? We saw him gain speed on run 1, so certainly the form is there. We've lost him, I'm sorry about that. We're picking him up again, hopefully on the front. He's coming into the final curve. We missed him, here he comes. And is he going to do it? 1:30, 1:30, 40.98, which means that Hackl has won, and that means that Armin Zögler has won overall. Wow, 5th place here in Oberhof has been good enough for Armin Zögler in Oberhof. These are the placings, and Carsten, there we are, 589 points, only 4 points between them.